am David Finch. Welcome to Godlike Statues. Stay godlike.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks for being here. And on this Sunday on the Hangout show, it's been a really awesome weekend, and it's great to just kind of come and hang out. No, most of us aren't working tomorrow, so come on in. We're going to talk about the community and just what's new right now, and maybe a live pre-order. Oh, let's take a look. Yeah, live pre-order coming up in just a minute. Along with, we'll talk about the awards we'll be getting given out on Godlike Statues, which I'm super excited about. I posted about earlier today. It's about that time, so we're going to go over the Alan Kiefer Award here shortly. Freddie should be joining us in a little bit, and hopefully Joshua will be here also. It's great to see everybody on this Sunday. Marcos, how you doing? Good to see you.
I'm good, man. I hope we can get people in the chat, send some questions, so we can get a lot of them, man. And I'm happy no work tomorrow. Like, you know, it's awesome to do a Sunday. I can drink a little bit and have no worries about tomorrow. I have 2 fantasy football drafts, so I'm hyped about that tomorrow as well. So, you know, I'm going for gold, baby. Going for gold.
Go for it, man. Good times right now. Then, Mr. Kiefer, man, they even made an award out of you, sir. Somehow, we got PlayStation to donate an award for you. How you doing? Great to see you.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, looking forward to picking somebody's collection to be number 1 this year again. That's always fun. I was doing real great today until you guys invited me in for this show, and then I had to wake up.
I see how that works. Okay, got it. Yeah.
I'm like posting, for the love of God, let's not start at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I saw that message. Yeah. But I'm glad we're all on, and we all made the time to make it on time, and you know it wasn't too late, right? So we can all.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. So I don't know, Zarek, how you doing, Noah? Great to see you with a fancy new microphone. Sounds so clear.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, doing good, man. It's been a great weekend. Got a lot of stuff done, and just been trying really hard to take it easy too at the same time.
Yep.
Started playing Stellar Blade finally. That's been pretty fun.
Oh.
And then I actually got Emily playing Elden Ring, and that's been really funny to listen to. So she's dude. She started it, and then the day 2, I just walk by, and she's like facing Margit the Fell. I'm like, what level are you even? She's like level like 2 or 3, and I'm like. Go back and grind for a bit. So it's been really funny, but yeah. So that's part of it, man. Just taking it easy this weekend. Yeah.
People on like stream, like or YouTube videos of them just freaking out over the game, like it's so hard.
It is hard, man. I'm way into it. I'm almost at the end, and
so
man, it's tough. It's so addicting though. It's so difficult. It's so addicting. Yeah. You get pissed off, and you get away from the game for a couple days, and you're just sitting there thinking, and you're like, I can do it. I can probably do it. And then you go back and get walloped immediately. You're like, never mind.
I think that we need a members exclusive video of Emily playing this game.
Yeah, funny. Yeah. She says some colorful things sometimes that I never taught her.
It's great to see everybody coming into the chat as well. This is going to be a show, whatever you want to talk about. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about what you want, along with maybe a live pre-order here shortly. Not maybe, a live pre-order here in just a minute. And then a few topics that we have on deck as well. So, Mr. Kennedy, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Cena, how are you? Great to see you. Noah doing double duties. Marco's doing double duties. Oh, my man, Will. Will, if you want it, let me know. We got a spot for you. Will, great to see you, man. And Marcos, again, double duties. Oh, my man. We've been talking all day. Mr. Martinez, great to see you. Thanks for being here, brother. Great to see you. And I'm going to talk about his past displays here in a minute because that has something to do with we're going to be going up and doing that. Oh, my man, Mike. Man, great to see you, Mike. Man, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. Don C., what's going on, man? You can't have a show unless Alex is here. I know he's all in on that Predator line. I can't wait to see what he ends up coming up with or whatever. The Master Chef has arrived. Mr. Nice Guy, great to see you. I did see your collection. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Let me see. 64, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. My man, Big Rib, what's good, man? What's good? Great to see you. Great to see you, my man. Everybody coming in the chat. If you got a topic you guys want to talk about, make sure you post in the chat. We'll bring it up. But I did want to talk about the Alan Kiefer Award, which has already been posted, and the drawing is Win 920. That we will post the winner. And what is the Alan Kiefer Award? This is going to the best display statue picture you can post. I made a post this morning. Please, when you go on there, only submit one picture on the post below in the comments. Will be entered for the drawing. I know we have one entry already, and you will be given a trophy and also a for the best statue display, and then as well as a PlayStation Pulse headset courtesy of John. If you're watching, thank you so very much for always just giving us whatever we need. Anytime I ask for something, we definitely don't want to take advantage of that. So, but thank you so very much for just saying, hey man, whatever you need. And yes, it is real behind Alan, because I know you asked me. Yes, it is real. It is real. It is real. Marcos, is it real?
It's kind of real. It's kind of weird how he does it. So he has a green screen, kind of. One day, watch, we're gonna have Alan on the PlayStation like dashboard, like when the Keeper Award, I have Alan Keeper Award week, and they have like that little spot on the dashboard. We're gonna have it. We're gonna get there one day. We're gonna get there one day for Alan.
There you go.
Alan would hate that.
Well, I mean, Alan loves the camera, so we'll we'll see how that works. He was like, "No thanks, man, no thanks."
We took pictures. Like, we're doing one picture. That's it. Okay, Alan. Okay.
Yeah.
Do one picture.
Yeah. Twist his arm just a little bit to get that picture in, but you guys
Wow.
did it.
Marcus is walking around doing selfies in front of everything.
Why wouldn't I, though, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Alan. Just so you know, that's what I would have did too, man. Just so you know, that's what I would have did too. Yes. So, but that's. I mean, just Alan has some of the best statues that I've seen. All the community grails. He has a ton of them. So to see some of them in person is just awesome. Not to mention he's getting the whole Predator line. He's got some others coming. I think, Alan, we talked about doing a room tour for members only, right, coming up soon once we got everything set up and ready. So that will be an exclusive. Let me bring this up too, because I did want to talk a little bit more about the Alan Kiefer Award while we're here. Yeah, it's let me give it a look. And here it is. This picture is Mr. Aiden Martinez. This is his collection, and just here's just an example of some of the pictures we're looking for to do to just whatever display you have. This will go in towards the award. You can post your picture in the comments. We have already posted, and you'll be entered for the drawing to win. The panel will choose the winner coming up. So
that's nice.
Coming up. If you ever wonder if lighting and display makes a difference, take a look at this picture here from Aiden and how he had everything set up. It's just amazing. Yeah, I mean, he has a really good eye, right? But I learned a lot that how much lighting makes a huge difference. And I was looking at, you'll see a video tomorrow posted in Godlike Statues that has one of Alan's personal statues in it. And you can see how much of a difference lighting makes when you have it set up properly. I must have watched that video like 10 times, but it was just, it was great to see how everything was set up properly and the lighting was just on there. But Alan, you talked about you have multiple track lighting with every statue, correct? So you can put one or two, or you can put 5 of how many lights you want on each statue. Is that right?
I can put 30 or 40 up there. There's track running all over the place above each statue. Now I can just plug the track heads in wherever I need them and aim them. So it's like I have total flexibility with the lighting.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's really nice.
Awesome. Alex was saying Predator and Alien Transformers line all Prime 1. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's what you're going with or whatnot, but I mean, if that's your route you're going, I mean, you can't lose. Like you can't lose.
He told me XL Alien line too.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna. Hey,
There you go.
William's talking about doing an unboxing at Alan's house. Well, listen, man, if you can get Alan to commit to that, hey, good luck to you, man. Good
Oh,
luck
you
to
can come over here. You
Yeah.
can come over here and you can do the live unboxing. I'll watch him.
You'll watch him do it. Yeah, you'll watch him do it. Like I was like, this is great. I ain't got to unbox it or put it together or anything. This is awesome. So, but yeah, that's always the. I was working on unboxing the Predator live, right? And I was getting it all set up and everything, and they were asking me. Somebody had sent me a message saying, "Hey man, you look pretty tired. Were you okay when you?" I said, "Bro, I just lugged them 3 boxes in here, moved them around, took them out of the shipper, set it up properly, lifted everything, went through everything." I'm like, yeah, man, that wears you out a little bit. That wears you out just a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Those boxes aren't light too, right? So
Yeah.
I was very fortunate to get that really fast too. That came really quick from Prime One. So and we're gonna be speaking to that a little bit more in a minute because we got a live pre-order happening here shortly. I bet you all want to know what it is, and we'll show you here in just a minute. Noah, I know you had something on deck. What did you have for us today?
Oh yeah. Let me pull it up here real quick. So just real quick, if there's anybody that was looking for the quarter scale Two-Face, I see it's waitlisted on Sideshow and a couple other websites. Secret Compass is another good U.S. retailer that I've used for a few different purchases. I've only done in stock through him. I can't remember. I might have a pre-order through him. I'm not sure, but he always ships really fast. He's very similar to Josh from Common Concepts. He's just right here in the U.S. He'll ship right away. But yeah, if somebody was wanting to pick this up, that'd be the place to get it right now. I think it's if you don't want to take a risk on the wait list.
Yeah.
So, but great piece. I know Josh has this one and he seems to like it a lot. So
It does. Yeah.
looks good, man.
And
So
speaking
yeah,
of devil,
I was scrolling through their website today and I saw that come up. So
Yeah, I really do like that piece a lot.
yeah.
Sorry.
Good to see
I've
you,
been
man.
watching Fast and Furious all day, and I'm on like number 9, and I looked up and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I gotta go jump on real quick. They'll suck you in. They're good movies.
They're
Yeah, well,
greatest guilty pleasure of all time. All those movies.
They're just like the ultimate guy movie.
Yeah, they're
Like
they're
each
horribly
one
good.
just keeps getting more unrealistic and more unrealistic. And I always tell myself it's gonna end in space. And then number 9, they go into space, and all my friends were like, wow, you were right. And I was like, I told you.
I know. I said the exact same thing, Josh. I said they're gonna get superpowers and then go to space. And guess what happened in Hobbs and Shaw? Idris Elba had super fucking powers. Next movie, go to fucking space. Yeah, you do it.
Wow,
I
man.
don't want to go now though. I don't know. So,
that's entertainment. That's entertainment. So this is another picture of Aiden's collection that he had, and I mean, again, with the lighting and just how this is, set up and done. Love that Venom Hulk. I've always have. That is a fan art piece, but it was probably one of the best Venom Hulks I've ever seen.
I think that's one of the best statue art print combinations I've seen. I think.
Yeah, I mean, Aiden has a great eye on how things should be displayed. Kind of reminds me of Alan, like how the lighting is, how it's displayed, where it's displayed at, what shelf it's on. I know those things go into account when they set things up. And the more I thought about it when I first started, I was like, oh, well, I got room right here. I'll put it right here. And then I realized later, well, bro, you've got small stuff on the bottom. You got big stuff on top. You got medium stuff here. You got to start organizing this a little bit more. And the more I did, the more I realized that this wasn't the right way to do it. I should be looking at it this way. And the more I did it, the better I got at it. But this is a great piece. I just love the way the lighting looks on it, and I love that Hulk. I just really do. Oh, look at that.
Marcos?
What's that?
Oh, did we lose Marcos?
Yeah.
Oh, he said he'd be right back. So maybe he's got some issues.
Yeah. Oh, that the way that's curated there, and that looks beautiful.
This is Aiden's too.
This was Aiden's right here. Yeah.
Wow.
This is a great example of, you know what? I'm going to maximize the room that I have, and this is how I'm going to display it and make it look like, this. But every time I looked at his collection, it reminded me of like a museum or something. Like, oh, this is like
that's crazy.
Next level, man. This is like amazing.
Mhm.
And this is it looks so great. I think Don C said it best. It's has a classy look to it, right?
Mhm.
And when you're looking at this, you just realize just how when I saw it raised the bar for me. Like, look, you got to do better, man. You got to
You
like
suck.
yeah, you got that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah,
I was saying to myself, I was like, dude, you got to do a little bit better on how you display these things. And then we saw Alan stuff, and then it just blew everybody away. So we are just like, man, I gotta do something. I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
I should kill myself. That's why when I saw Alex, I was like, I need to kill myself and be reborn into someone better now. That's what my mindset was.
Yeah. But just seeing this, and I use these as an example to make sure that we have we have a great example to do for the Alan Kiefer Award.
Mm-hmm.
I picked some displays that I thought that were great, and Aiden's is one of them. Let me get back. Okay, so where can I buy the one from Queen Studios?
I'm looking right now. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can.
Yeah, me too.
We're looking right now. Hey, yep. Stanley, thank you for saying that, man. We're gonna start doing a Sunday show, and it'll start to be, I want to. Usually, we'll probably be around 7 or 9, depending on what we decide, but. We have a private chat, and we just kind of make a time, and I'll make sure we go to a steadier time though. For right now, that's where we're at. Thanks for being here.
Quick question: is it that one Queen Studio, the 1/4 scale? Because that thing was canceled basically. If he's asking about that, remember it had like 3, it had red, green.
If you're looking right, if you're looking for the Queen Studios Hulk, the red, the gray, and the red, the gray, and the green one with the smoke off of it, that was on hold. They said
hold, not canceled. Yeah,
they said it's on hold for now. This is my old collection here. This is what I had set up before I sold. Now, it's only changed like 30 times, but this is some of the pieces I had in the past. And
nice.
I won't load. There we go. Yeah, so this is how I had it set up in the past, and almost all these pieces were sold to get others. And but at the time, I really loved how it was set up and displayed, and but I had to keep going. Like I went to different pieces and things, whatever. And so, so, but
that's everybody's collection, though. You get your pieces and then kind of sell them off, and that's how it goes. Alan and Noah are the ones that, and you too, Jimmy. You guys sold off the most out of all of us. So yeah.
Am I weird for not selling anything yet?
I haven't sold anything.
No. Brian's never sold. Well, maybe only sold like one or two.
One. He said one.
Everything he has. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Everybody's like, I sold this, sold that, and I'm like, I haven't sold anything. Am I a true collector if I haven't sold anything yet?
So JWR, are you selling a piece right now online?
No.
Someone hacked your account. Look on Godlike Statues because there's
no, that's my buddies.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I forgot about that. Yes, no, that's Billy. He was like,
Billy.
hey,
yeah. Okay, all right.
So
cool.
All right, I just want to make sure.
When you get to the point that you never sell anything, that's not a collector anymore. That's a hoarder. Just let you know.
But what if you buy the ultimate pieces for your collection, so therefore you don't have to sell?
There we go.
Then you're one of the better collectors. I wish I could do that. I keep buying, and then I realize it was the wrong one, and sell it off and buy another one.
So, Jeff was saying display rooms make it look like you realize how bad it organizes. Well, hey, listen, Jeff, you have some great pieces, and I love that display you had behind you that had like the 1/3 behind you, and then you changed it again to like Marvel and DC, and I always thought it looked great, man. I really did. So I wouldn't be ashamed at all. I look great.
But like the thing with Alan and Aiden, they have really artistic like minds.
Yes.
Me, I don't. I'm very straightforward type of thinking guy. I don't know about anybody else, but that's how I am. So I'm not great at artistic thinking, but I get ideas from those people. Like with Aiden, like he got me thinking about 1/3 statues with art prints right behind it. He had canvases, obviously, but that was like that. Right when I saw that, I was like, I'm doing that. So, so like you get ideas off artistic people. Let's be real. So, and thank you guys for that. So there we go. Bring back Jeff Morris.
Yeah, you know what, Jeff, you're welcome anytime to come back and hang out with us. We would love to have you again. Alex is saying, I'm like Alan, my consistently is hard to evolve. Yeah, I know. Listen, me too. It's something that there's always new pieces. There's always new things to buy. So I never say this is a forever piece. Now, probably Hulkbuster will be forever because there's no way it's coming out of here. I'm not lifting that thing off there. That's just for me. There's just pieces that I'm buying now I'm thinking to myself, it'd be tough to sell. It's so big. It's not leaving. So that's kind of where we're going to be at unless something changes for me. But yeah, I mean, I like the X-Men Studio Classic. Oh man, I love that one.
Great one.
Man. That was one piece that I did regret selling. But
I told you don't do it, man. I told you. I knew you were
yeah, I know. I would regret selling it, but I want to get out of Iron Man 1/4 line and go to 2 half scales, the RDJ bust, some art prints behind it, Ironmonger and Hulkbuster. Can you imagine all that on this side? I mean, there's not enough room for all that. I mean, it's barely going to fit. So
you'll make it work.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to make it work.
Who cares about opening that door, Jimmy?
You can move
keep
it,
that door closed. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we're going to have to
drywall it and make a new door. Yeah.
I'm going to have to figure it out. How do you get out of your house? We go through the window, man. Just go through the window.
Just, yeah.
Is there a bathroom in that room? Just wondering. Is there a bathroom in that room?
Next, like
okay.
You don't need an extra bathroom. Just go ahead and gut it. Take that wall down. That's another like 3 or 4 feet that you can
exactly
use to get more
Yeah,
stats.
it just dig a hole in the backyard. You're good.
Yeah, that's kind of what. But I've got to. You should see the spot that I'm gonna put my new home, and how much room that I have. And bro, that is gonna be. It's gonna be huge. I mean, huge. Kind of like how Chris has his setup. It'll be that big.
Man.
So
Nice.
I'll have enough room for anything that I want. But I'll have a 1-to-1 for sure, and I'll have a ton of Iron Man pieces in there going to like my movie room that we're gonna build. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that. So, but Aiden was saying I started back in 2020, but I love those older brown pieces, and so yeah. I mean, I learned a lot from Aiden, and he always had some great ideas on how to set things up properly. You know, with lighting, he talked a lot about it, and he gave me some great advice. So, yeah, I mean, great displays from Aiden. So it's Jimmy going for the mega. Oh well, you know, man. Yeah, I want some different pieces, and much like Alex, I always continue to change things, and there's things that I want, so I want to be able to keep going and do things. Let's see. So hey, Nye, what's going on?
Oh, we're not going over
that again.
No.
Well,
We're not doing that.
We're not going there,
No.
but
It's good, dude. It's good. It just
No, we're not going to trigger.
Next
no.
subject, yeah.
Mute him. Mute
let me
him.
go to the next subject here. And
We're not going to trigger Marcos tonight.
yeah,
I didn't
I've
trigger.
seen a
I
lot of
thought it was
jabs tonight.
hilarious.
But
I blame Brian for that one. That was hilarious.
Don't you a grown ass man? Don't be putting shit on other people.
I thought it was hilarious.
Let me bring this up from our sponsor. I don't know if everybody caught some of the videos I did for the sales. I'm gonna be posting different sales for different people, different things that I've seen in the community. But I noticed this one today, and I have a hard time believing this was 1545, but it said 927 right now over at Spec Fiction. This is a hell of a deal for this statue. LBS 1/3. I mean, you can't beat it. Alan, I'm trying to figure out every time a statue's on sale, why can't I ever get it on sale? Oh, you know what? I take it back. I did get Predator on sale, but I never get this. Yeah.
I always end up paying full-blown retail. And actually, something that just recently happened to me, I had ordered directly from Prime One, both of the Avatar those little whatever scale they are dioramas. And when I ordered them, they were full-blown retail. Now they are offering $120 discount if you buy both of them. So I messaged them and said, hey, I bought both of them. Can I get like $120 discount? They messaged me back and said, no, you ordered them too early. And I'm like, okay, well, next time I'm not going to order anything early from you. Good to know.
And what company was that?
Prime One.
Wow. Makes me not want to do a live pre-order, but we are. We're going to do one regardless. But man, this is a hell of a deal. Guys, what do you think? If somebody's interested in this, is the time to get it. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
I mean, I really like this piece, but I don't really collect third scale Marvel or anything. But I've always had my eye on this one, but I just don't really have a good place for it. But I love it. I think it's amazing.
It's the first one from LBS that came out with that storytelling base.
It is right.
It's a great base. Coloring on it is really good.
I saw DT. He posted in his hallway. He had the Hulk this one and Captain America together, and it looks incredible all together.
Mhm.
Only one missing Iron Man, of course, but I don't know if he's getting that or not. But it looks so great together, and that Hulk is a behemoth, man. That thing is
Crazy.
so big. It's
I saw
big. It's like
someone.
this
Yeah,
size.
I saw someone put a toilet paper roll inside of it the other day, like in one of the hands. They put a toilet
Really?
paper roll inside one of the hands. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That thing's huge.
Yeah. Well, you know
Crazy.
what? Kyle was saying it's definitely makes him want to wait for the future LBS and current sales later on. But this one has been out for a while. It's one of their first pieces.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time ago. So, but I do know this is that the pieces that are coming out next year from LBS, get your wallet ready because you will not be able to resist. I mean, you will not be able to.
I think this is the
They
like,
have
second
some
piece,
great
right?
pieces coming. What's
It's
that?
like the second piece they came out with too, right? The store.
Yeah, second piece.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
very early piece, which like
Yeah.
like it's still good. It holds up well, obviously. It just it's an early piece. I think they're just as any company they evolve and they get better and better and better with every piece they come out with. So yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And it just depends on if it's a piece that you think you may sell one day, or if it's something
exactly.
you know you're never going to get rid of. Yeah, because I think I've only bought one statue on sale, and that was the Justice Buster. And but everything else, all my Berserk pieces, the Rage, the Unleashed, I've paid $1,800 and change for them, and now you can get them for $1,400, $1,500. But I don't care. I got them. I got them right away, and I've been happy with them ever since. Had them for a long time, so I don't regret it. Never getting rid of them.
Yeah,
So,
it's like you have to. I mean, I'm thinking about when I'm buying a piece now, can I sell it later if I need to? There's about 3 or 4 pieces I'm getting in which I cannot sell later if I wanted to. I guess I could, but I'd have to sell it at a loss. I would, and I just don't know if I want to do that because they're all expensive.
Yep.
So, but it's just a great piece. It is. Yeah, and each one was saying LBS aftermarket prices are great.
Which is in general, I would say in general,
That's
1/3
everything.
right now is really not good in general. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, Secret Sanctuary Jeff, LBS 2 from Captain America, Team Mini and Thorman. It's a great price. Yeah, this is a great price, man, and I think he's right. I mean, they probably just had a lot of extra, and like this is a great time to pick this one up. I had that LL Thor, and that one was so hard to beat. Comparing it to this one, I might put that up later and compare both of them together. But this is 1/3, and this is probably the best repetition of the character, like easily. So just a great statue. I really enjoy it. We'll do a live pre-order here just shortly, but I did want to bring this up because I want to get Marco's opinion on this. Real quick.
What is it? Am I spending money or what? Is that what you're saying?
Not this, but
Maybe.
Marcos, I can't wait to see the One Piece that you have probably the best One Piece statues coming in, 2 of the best ones, and they're both massive.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring this up because I saw it this week, and I think you posted it in our chat first, and then I saw this, and I'm like, dang, this is like, it's hard to tell what's going on because I think you got to know the anime, a little bit,
sure.
stuff, whatever, and so you kind of have to, go with the flow on it. But I saw this, and I said, what in the heck is going on here with this? And the more I look at it, the more I realize it's just an amazing dio.
Yeah.
Like all the characters and explosions and everything else.
Question.
Talk about this, Marcos. What did you think about it?
So I love it, dude. It's gonna be a shipping nightmare for sure. Just in general, like any piece this big and this complex is gonna be a shipping nightmare. It's great. It's put it this. It's I think 20. I want to say at the top of my head it's 2,600 ship basically or 2,400 ship. I could be wrong completely. So it's not a bad price if you want to get just one big statue for one piece. Like you get all the main characters right there. So that's the good thing. And it's a great looking piece. But putting this together is going to be a nightmare, especially that big arm at the very top. It's a gum arm.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nightmare to put together. I bet you there's going to be a lot of QC issues. These pieces that are this big and this complex, you're always going to have those. It just naturally going to happen. But I hope every piece comes in perfect. It looks amazing. Like I said, it has every main character you want on the crew. So, yeah, man, it's for me, the reason why I didn't get this because it's the Wano outfits, which is the last big arc we just got out of. and it wasn't my favorite arc, but it's a big arc. It was the longest arc of all time in One Piece. So, but this piece is a statement piece for sure. This is a pedestal piece. Does not go on the shelf, obviously. It's a great piece. Is Jimmy's favorite company that's unlicensed is Last Sleep. And we've all seen like multiple, like they do like stuff that's like truly sometimes a lot better than licensed stuff. So that's what you get with customs and unlicensed companies, like especially with anime. Unlicensed companies actually sometimes are way better than the licensed one, and a better price too. Obviously, because they don't have to pay for the licensing, obviously. But this piece is like at least concept wise and prototype right now. Definitely 9.5 out of 10 for me. It's everything you want. And if you just want one big Straw Hat Crew statue, this is it. So,
how do you feel about the different scaling of all the characters?
So I just think the picture looks a little weird because obviously Luffy looks a little smaller than Sanji and Zoro, and then like Nico Robin at the top right looks a little bit small too. But I just think it's a weird picture. They should be all the same scale. So
really, okay.
Cool. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Gold Roger looks pretty small though, but
he does. I think that's the only him and the two little Navy guards, the executioners. They definitely are, I think, a little bit underscaled, but I think for a reason, because he's like kind of just like a supporting piece, I guess. Yeah.
So Marcos, let me ask you this: so on a licensed anime piece, would they do something like this on license?
So the closest thing I could say is my chopper right there. It has like multiple characters. If you guys can see, it's kind of hard to see, but that one right there has like 7 different versions of the same character, but it's not that big. It's not that big though. Okay, the licensed pieces that are like that, the only company that would do it is Sume. They're the only ones that would take that chance to do a big diorama because they do it all the time. Okay. Sume, JMA Palace does kind of dioramas, but they don't do too big. And then Revive Studio, Unlimited Studios, they're called now. Like this Whitebeard, I can't really show you guys, but my Whitebeard I have, it's a big diorama, but it's not close to this size. This is something else. This is a beast. This is one of the biggest pieces. I love that piece too. There's multiple bathhouse dioramas for Spirited Away as well. So, but no, this piece, if you get it, man, and it comes in perfect, you got a great fucking piece. So, congrats whoever got it. And for the price for that many characters, I think it's a little as 1/5 scale usually that Last Sleep does. So
this is scale, $3,200 for this piece. For this,
32. Okay, I knew it was a little bit in that range.
Yeah, $3,200. But my God, look how big it is.
Yeah,
and you're getting multiple statues. This is a dio, right?
This is it should be 9 characters off the top of my head. It should be 9, yeah. Wow. Or 10, 11 with the Gold Roger and the 2 executioners as well. So it's a lot of characters.
Yeah, this company called Last Sleep is probably my favorite anime statue company because they do some great stuff, and this is one that I've always loved. I'm going to give it 9.5. I don't think there's. Great. Yeah, this is a really great one. I see your message, but yeah, I mean, Noah, how would you rate this? What do you think about this?
I mean, I don't know, man. I love it. I love One Piece, and I love seeing these crazy, insane concepts that these companies do. Yeah, I don't know, man. I love it. It's amazing. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I mean, especially if they could package it well enough to where nothing breaks. That's 10 out of 10. Yeah,
I agree.
I just can't believe somebody could even engineer something like this.
I know.
Yeah. That and like
making the order of what goes where first. I mean, that's insane, man.
It's just crazy that whoever thought of this was definitely on some LSD or something. I don't know what they're on, but they're on some high. They're definitely high doing this. Like, let's look around and see if this works out, So, and it fucking worked out. It looks like a prototype. So,
well, I know Alan's getting 3 of these. So, Alan, what do you rate this?
If it comes out like that, it's got to be like a 9.5.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah.
I mean, given the size, I can't even imagine the engineering that went into.
Crazy.
How do you even engineer? How do you figure out how to even construct it to where everything is going to fit together? And I'm assuming there's a light up feature with this.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
There are multiple areas that light up. It looks amazing. I really like it, and I'm glad I don't collect anime pieces.
Same.
This-
I mean,
Not yet.
If I saw this, I'd be in 100%.
yeah, I mean, I think that Dragon Ball Z one they did, the one that looks like a Christmas tree,
Yeah.
that one there is probably the best anime statue I've ever seen.
The
And
Goku versus villains.
yes,
his
it's just ridiculous. It's just
so good.
ridiculous. Yeah, it's probably the best one I've seen.
It's so good.
JWR, I know you're getting 10 of these. Where are they going? And what do you think about this?
I'm trying to figure this thing out.
Okay.
I've been staring at this for like since you brought it up. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, this is a statue you get, and you just stare at like each little section for like a day, and then you're like, what's this? What's that? And then you walk in, you see it from a different angle, and you're like, holy shit, I didn't even realize that was in this statue. So kudos to whoever made this. And Marcos, I don't need your hate for this. I have no clue about any of the anime that is the statue is based on. So I'm just like, what is this? I'm like, what is this giant pink black fist cloud thing? So Marcus, I need 1,000-page summary of
Dude, no, I got you better. Wit Studios is remaking the whole One Piece anime in a shorter form. So every season would be like 30 episodes, which is like compared to every okay, so there's 1,000+ episodes of this anime, which is ridiculous. So what they're doing is they're condensing it and they're making it better animation, like better pacing, better animation. And they did Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga. That's the company that's doing it. So October, you guys better be watching it, week 1. So I'm gonna be watching it. So I cannot wait because it's gonna be amazing. So whole remake of One Piece and better animation. I can't not wait. But you better watch it, Josh, and everybody else. So,
or read the manga. It's amazing.
Oh, the manga is truly one of a kind. It's the third. It's actually surpassed Batman in comic sales 2 years ago. So
no. I don't want to watch or read anything. I want you to write 1,000-page.
I could do it.
And then read it to me.
I literally
and like
could do
you
it.
you have to do all the voices for each character.
A Marcos
I could do
audiobook.
it.
Yeah.
Marcos audiobook.
It would be very racist because I'm trying to do Japanese accents and everything. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, that I would honestly, I would listen to that just for that alone. I'd be like, what in the world? I'd be like, this is terrible.
It's
I have
awful.
to keep going.
So we may have a special guest joining us here just shortly in just a minute.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying to give some of the fans something.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we're right at the 37-minute mark, but he's welcome to join us for sure. But let me bring this up here real quick. That'd be great, actually. Would join us. So this is One Piece that's definitely coming home, and it's not ordered quite yet. But I think I've learned my lesson for waiting too long to order. And this
You
is
got
one
scared.
that-
You got
hey,
scared.
calm down. I think I learned my lesson, so I think it's time to pre-order. So I think it's live pre-order time. So
There we go.
let me get this bad boy in the. And I'm
Let's
gonna do it
do
from my
it.
phone. I'm gonna do it from my phone.
Let's see here. Does Josh have this one available right now? Yeah, it looks like which version are you going for, Jimmy?
The deluxe version. Mm-hmm.
He's got it. Comic Concepts has got it. If you're
Oh, they
wanting
have it
to
too.
save on some shipping, yeah.
It will save you on shipping. It's up to you though. You know,
Just throwing it out there.
you do get quicker shipping though with Prime One though. That's the thing.
And shipping on this is dirt cheap from Prime. You'll probably never hear me say that again.
Oh, really?
Shipping
Okay.
is dirt cheap, and the deposit is like it's very minimal. So
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna
This
go-
should be one box. This should not be two
Yeah,
It
boxes.
should be.
is.
It
Yeah.
should be
Yeah,
one
it'll
box.
be one box.
It would be
Okay,
absolute
yeah.
bullshit if this was two boxes.
I'm just hesitant with Prime One these days. Sometimes
Me too.
I used to exclusively order through them and nobody else. But yeah, shipping gets a little crazy sometimes.
But I've told the story many times. The say cheese thing that happened to me was ridiculous. I'm like, I'm just never doing it again. And I
Yeah.
saw other people have bad customer service. I know, Alan, you've had great customer service. Just keep doing it. But that was, personal choice, obviously, for me.
Mhm.
But
We're
yeah,
right
there's
now.
obviously other great retailers, with Josh and Sideshow and a couple others as well that we all know. So, yep.
Okay,
But Jimmy,
we're about to
there we
pre-order right now. Here we go.
Awesome.
be degenerate.
Black version's $18.99. Let's go through it together, and we'll show a receipt here shortly. Okay, free order $18.99, and we're gonna use our. I have like $200 credit. I'm gonna use as well.
Oh, cool. That helps.
Yep, sure
Definitely
does.
helps.
Then yeah, definitely go through Prime One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so check it out. Standard shipping. No, let's start at economy shipping. Economy shipping is only $112, and standard shipping is $336.
Hmm.
Oh, and wait a minute, who do we have here? Looks like it's Chad
Nope.
from Tweeterhead. Chad, how are you, sir?
No cam, but we see you.
We're trying to technical difficulties. We're trying to get it through. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, so Chad from Tweeterhead will be joining us here shortly. So and
Do the economy, Jimmy. It only takes like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah,
yeah,
seriously.
so standard is $336, economy is $112.
Yeah, I would do the 112.
It takes about 4
112.
weeks to get to America and then a week to get to your house. It's almost every time too. So
And here's my points. I have 19,000 points. 19. Yeah, so reward points, I saved $199.
There you go.
And let me choose my payment here.
So what's your guys' favorite Terminator movie? Is it T1 or T2? Because nothing else better than after that. Like everything else is pretty bad after that. But T1 or T2, which one's best?
I go for T2.
T2, yeah, me
I'd say
too. Yeah.
T2. It's been a long time since I've seen him, but T2, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I love how he switches, obviously, from the bad guy to the good guy. Now, like it's a whole like switch. Love that little switch in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, the beginning scenes are like the best.
Mm-hmm. The villain in T2, what's his name? I'm blanking out on the actor's name, but he was great. Like he didn't say a word, obviously, but he did such great, just body movements and villain movements. So it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Arnold carried, but
Now, is Jimmy actually going to pre-order this one, or
I don't
like
know.
wait till it's waitlisted and then have to scramble?
Hey, calm down over here.
Hey, I think we've all done that. I think honestly, we've all done that.
Yep, he said he learned his lesson. We'll see.
Yes, and learned lesson means he would live pre-order this.
He's doing it right now.
He's doing it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's doing
Hang
it.
on, let me bring this up. Let
Bam.
me bring this up on the main screen.
Let me see your address so everybody can see. Okay.
Hey, calm down.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yay.
All right.
Sweet.
There we go.
We're
All right.
absolute degenerates. I hate it. Gross. This addiction is
Scratch another one off the list.
And there you go. Live pre-order tonight for the Prime 1 Terminator T800. So, I mean, what is the goal? Like, what do we plan on doing? We plan on, let me bring this up here real quick, just one more time. Let me look at Marcos because I sent it to him last, I think. It's the easiest way. Yep, there's Marcos. Sorry,
Jimmy, are you still getting T1000 or no?
Yeah.
No,
No.
No, you're not anymore.
No.
Okay, so you rather go Endo versus that?
Yes.
Okay, I like T1000 more for me, but like Endo's a good.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, me too. He's the main villain, obviously, in T2. So
I thought about it. I almost did, but I wanted the 3 versions of the
Yeah.
Terminator. That's why I did that. And
I love the magnet effect they have with the T1000 character. Where you can put like the bullet shots in any place you want. That was a really cool idea from Prime
Yeah.
1
No,
or
that was
Blitzway
super
Prime
cool.
1. Yeah.
That was super cool. I can't remember who I sent that picture to last. Now I can't find it. Well, anyways, I'm getting the. Oh yeah, it's right here. Hang on, let's see. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. Let me see. Stop scrolling so fast. There we go. Of course, it won't load. There it is. Let me share my screen real quick. Sorry for the delay. That was live pre-order. There it is. Let me switch screens here. Nope. Yep.
And thank you everybody for joining the show, man. 34 people I just saw in the chat, man. thanks. It's Sunday night, like we were last second too, like for this as well. So man, thanks for joining everybody.
Yeah.
I know we had no work
Yeah.
tomorrow, so there it is.
That's a
That's sick,
display.
man. That's sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yo,
I think I saw a little flicker.
I did too. I did too.
A little
This is
flicker
what
of
the
life.
display will look like when we get done. So
That's cool.
everybody, please welcome Chad from Tweeterhead. Chad, great for
Hey
joining us.
guys,
Thanks.
how are you?
Hey. I'm
Good.
doing well.
Hey,
I'm doing well.
good to see
How are you, sir?
I'm good. I've only got like 10 minutes because my phone, as usual, is on 5%. And I'm
Well,
out in the middle of the boondocks camping with my friends. So,
Oh, okay.
Dude, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
yeah,
Thanks for
no
joining
worries.
us.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing well. We just did a live pre-order, so we were everybody's super excited right now. Well, I am, anyways. But I'm really looking forward to some of the Tweeterhead statues, especially the ones that are. I saw somebody posted another picture of Two-Face today, and then Noah had found it online as well, so you can still pick it up.
Mhm.
Still probably the best version of the character I've seen. So congratulations on that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, get ready. There's another Two-Face coming out pretty soon that's going to be very similar to that. So, here
we go.
there's some breaking news for everybody.
I'm gonna guess 1/3 bus line, maybe. I'm guessing. Maybe.
What?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. I actually know zero about it. So.
Yeah, I don't know. So can everybody just tell me like who's here? I don't know any of you guys.
Oh, so
I know
I
Jimmy.
was here last time, but I'm Marcos. Chad, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Yep, Marcos.
I'm Noah. Yeah, I was here on the last show you were on.
Oh yeah.
Alan, you
I'm like-
met me before.
The guy that kept looking down the last time, he's looking up, kind of up now, a little bit.
I'm JWR. I don't know if we've met.
We have not met. I have no idea who you are.
That's cool. I like that. I like that too.
Yeah, so
But,
I agree. I agree. He needs to. He said upgrade your device. But anyways, someone was asking. Mitchell was asking, can you speak to Tweeterhead Sorceress? Can you speak to that just a little bit?
About what?
The Tweeterhead Sorceress.
Oh yeah, I think I said last week. Like she's like weeks. Like we're like 3 weeks away from putting her up for pre-order.
Nice.
And she's amazing.
Oh,
I mean, she's gonna blow. I mean, we focus so hard on the villains. I mean, we basically had Tila for the heroes, but the heroes, they're all coming. So, but Sorceress is amazing, and there's stuff I cannot talk about. But somebody I just showed Sorceress to that's a huge fan was just like, this is perfect. And he's one of my worst customers ever because he complains about everything.
I'm sorry. That's me. That's me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, I'm looking forward to some of these new reveals you're going to be doing.
Yeah, Thursday next week. Thursday is a big day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Thursday is a big day. There's 4. They're not 4 different unique characters, but next Thursday is going to be 4 pre-orders going up on the same day, and one of them is a mega surprise nobody knows about.
Wow, sweet.
JWR, start strangling him, like hold him hostage. We got to do something to figure this out. But
I know nothing. I'm just Chad's clothier. Chad just buys clothes from JWR's clothing. I know nothing about anything what Tweeterhead does. I don't even know what Tweeterhead is.
Okay, so Chad, if a collector had to guess, would it be something for in the DC line?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So man,
Yeah, we're gonna hit DC hard, super hard next year. So much stuff coming out. I mean, it was quiet for a couple months, but next year is going to be a really, really hot and heavy year. But yeah, Thursday is going to be a fun day.
Oh man, I'll be watching. So collectors, get your wallets ready and make sure you support Tweeterhead.
That's right. Or else.
I'm very interested to see what they do, what this new reveal is. But they have some pieces coming that I'm just really excited for, especially that Clayface.
What?
That Clayface is going to be awesome. It would look good with a it would look good with some of the art that I have, and I thought that would look awesome. So
Yeah.
I know it's been teased already on the Rogues, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Did I accidentally send you a picture of that or not? I'm teasing.
Okay. Yes.
I just saw it like an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it was on the Rogues.
And it looks like a big. Well, no, it's a big pile of brown mud. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. What are you gonna do?
But the thing,
Hey,
the thing
man,
is,
that's
Clayface
awesome.
is such a unique statue. You can do anything with him. That's a good thing about Clayface. So like every statue that comes out with Clayface, you can do multiple different like looks and uniques with them. So that's a good thing about him. So every company can have their own Clayface and looks completely different. So
Yeah.
So
But who else is even gonna do a Clayface? There's only two companies that would actually do a Clayface, and it's so I believe Tweeterhead. This is their second Two-Face they've ever released, and they're the only company who has released a 1/6 and 1/4 Two-Face.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is taking the risk that Chad and them are going to take with lesser villains and stuff like that. And the villains that we all want personally, like Two-Face. I was so excited when this went up for pre-order in 1/4, and it was completely worth the wait. And it does pair well with my other 1/4. I'm really tired of hearing about that, so y'all need to cut that out. Tired of it.
Well, that's exactly why we have to support these companies that are making these characters that we've all been asking for, right? Everybody wants Clayface. Everybody wants some of these other villains that no one has done. So that's exactly why we have to pre-order when they come available. And now for Thursday, I really want to see some of these new products. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, some fun stuff coming up. I mean, it's not a secret. Our Catwoman is Thursday.
Okay.
But there's another thing besides Catwoman going to pop up. What?
Yeah, I think it's Condiment Man. I think it's Condiment Man. That's what you're putting out there, Condiment Man. Okay.
Oh my God! Could you imagine Comment Man? Mustard and ketchup gun. Oh, that'd be so great.
No, it's fun.
It's
it's a big deal. And then, and I can't say anything. I hate to be like the biggest freaking tease in the world, but something else just happened this week that is like humongous. That is going to be a game changer, and you'll hear about that end of October. For sure.
Well, I have to know now.
Well, at least we know dates. We know dates. That's a good thing.
Yeah, end of October. But yeah, so Thursday, Catwoman comes up, and then another really fun thing, and then we'll take it from there. But yeah, it seems like things were quiet for a while, and now things are ramping back up big time.
Yep.
Yeah, and Chad, can you tell us what the ES for Catwoman will be?
So the exclusive that I'm selling directly is 300 pieces, and I think the regular version Sideshow is going to sell is maybe open edition, and then I think we have an ES on the quarter scale, but I can't recall what that is, so I don't want to say what it is. But I will tell you this girl is gorgeous. I mean, she is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I mean, I love it, love it, love it.
Cool.
Yeah, I know you have a passion for DC, and I think it's
that's what I grew up on, brother. I mean,
I see a lot of some of these pieces that you've been teasing and talking about. The community is not ready for it, especially this Catwoman, and I know it's going to sell well. So
yeah,
for the exclusive that Tweeterhead has on their website. I know you can't say too much about it. I haven't launched it, but what's the difference?
So no, I could talk to you about that.
Okay.
So the exclusive comes with 3 different heads. I sound like Jay Sia here, who I love. The exclusive comes with 35 heads. No, she comes with three different heads, and the regular is just 2 heads. And so our exclusive head is the goggles up on her forehead. But it's just, she's gorgeous. She works perfectly with Batman. We've got a big announcement coming, to talk about this whole diorama situation going on. I think we started something really special with it.
Mhm.
There we
Okay.
go. Make dioramas.
Yeah.
There we go. Diorama
There you go,
right
straight from the man himself. I know
I know.
he doesn't like it, but it's the CEO from Tweeterhead.
Oh,
Oh, you can't
God.
call
He
it.
hates it. I know he hates it. He
Yeah,
hates
yeah,
it.
yeah. You can't say that.
CEO, I just got done mopping up the floor.
No.
That's the CEO, right?
So when I started, somebody told me, they said the best advice I can give you starting your own company. They said everything you did working your way to owning this company, you will now start doing again: cleaning toilets, mopping, sweeping. So
Yep.
it's just a circle of life.
That's
God,
really
that
all
sounded
it
like
is.
that. We should play the Lion King music. That really was like the circle of life.
You should just
The
hum it.
circle.
And
know
you
it.
just hold up a toilet in the air like this, like Simba.
Toilet brush.
Yeah.
Oh, brush. There we go.
Toilet
There.
brush, yeah.
And so, these scene. I mean, somebody asked you about is Tweeterhead going to do dioramas? So, is that going to be a one and done, Chad, or do you have plans for others, or how does that work?
I don't know. I mean, this just kind of organically happened. We did that Batman, which is gorgeous. Catwoman goes with it. And it was like, hey, what if we just kind of, it wasn't planned. It was like, what if we just build on this? What if we just add a couple characters? Nightwing, it's kind of weird that, for
What?
me,
That's
like
Mark.
Nightwing is so underserved in statue form, but he's like one of the most popular characters ever. So it's like, how about if we add Nightwing to it and then just go from there,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he loves his Nightwing.
Yeah, Nightwing is my favorite character of all time in DC. So there you go, man. Thank you for saying Nightwing.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Hope it's 1/4. I've been wanting a 1/4 Nightwing for the longest time. So, yeah.
Oh, it's only going to be 1/10. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Okay, 1/10.
never mind. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
So,
No, I think
and-
so. That's another big kind of thing we're going into for next Thursday is,
There we go.
figuring out, if I start this, with our friends at Sideshow, if I start this expansion into this line, we have to guarantee fans and customers and people that love it, it's going to be quarter scale the whole way, right? So, next Thursday, it's going to be a fun night.
There we go.
Yes. And Chad, in 2025, do you see Tweeterhead getting other licenses at all that you can think of that maybe you could say, or maybe you cannot say? I don't know.
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
Look, we're so small that, for us to release like 10 or 11 things a year is difficult. So, I was that close to like a Disney license, and it didn't work out, and it was a bummer because my dream would be to make the Hitchhiking Ghost from the Haunted Mansion, Jessica
wow.
Rabbit, Ursula, and it didn't work out. But it's actually it's okay because there's just not enough room right now. Imagine all you guys watching. Do you have room to start buying Disney statues?
I personally don't.
No.
Who was that?
Alan?
Yeah, so delete him off this right now. Take him out. Right
That
now.
was-
I would say if you made a Lilo and Stitch, I would buy, because that was my
Oh,
favorite
God.
movie. I love.
Oh my
Lilo and
god,
Stitch.
the worst movie ever from Disney.
There we go. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. His take pissed me off sometimes.
What's next? The Princess and the Frog?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Like, you could have said anything like
delete the bottom
Mulan.
right. Delete the bottom right. Oh, Mulan's even worse.
Oh, what? That's
So
not the best
JWR
Disney
wants a
movie.
Mulan statue.
No, I do not. I don't even know what Mulan is. I'm just
It's the
laughing at
best
Marcos.
movie they
I thought
had.
that cleared up.
So, Stanley was asking Chad, do you plan on raising the prices in the future?
Yeah, brother. No, I'm kidding. No, we only raise them if we have to. If you look back when I started, I told you guys 2 weeks ago, that Batgirl that I released, she was $275. It's crazy. Everything it's like, ask him, are the prices of oranges the same as they were in 1947, right? They're not. Everything goes up. certainly I don't want to raise prices, but if I have to, I have to, and
Mhm,
everybody does, right? But
Everybody.
just the name of the game. I don't want to though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, it's just the way things are right now with shipping. I know you talked about shipping and how challenging it could be to get all these pieces shipped out,
Yeah.
and you know, trying to get the right amount, and then you have cancellations and things, and just trying to work through that. That's definitely a challenge for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think
Uh,
part of it too is like with the shipping, what people don't understand is like we can get a container for like, I don't know, like a 20-foot container for like, let's just say it's like $18,000. But there's also taxes and duties on what you're bringing over. So you have to give like a commercial invoice, like basically what you paid the factory, and then they tax you on that too. So, you know, it could be like $35,000 to get a container over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Chad, someone did have a question for you. They asked if they were wondering for years now if Twitter had ever produced the EC comic, the old witch statue from
No, 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 no.
No, okay.
That was EC Comics is one of my favorite things in the whole world.
Okay.
Old Witch, Crypt Keeper, Vault Keeper, Drusilla. I love those characters. And I think we sold like 26. So it just absolutely died in the water, which is so sad. You know,
Yeah.
that it because that's part, it speaks to like what do people want? What are people gonna buy? But yeah, did not go as well as I thought. And we had sculpted all 4 of them. They're ready to go right now if we had to.
And Chad, some of these new pieces and even older pieces that come in, once they're finalized, they're ready. I mean, are you the one that says, you know what, it's just not quite ready yet? I think it could be adjusted in here and here. Or is there a round table of people, or are you the one that makes that decision?
No, you know, it's basically like me and a couple people, but you know, it's really like, guys, imagine this: you're making something to go out to the public and get into their house, and so, you know, if it's your baby, you just judge it constantly. So, like
Sure.
everything I've ever put out, I just constantly nitpick out. You know, after it's even out, you're nitpick. So, yeah. It's but yeah, it's me for the most part. Why does that person hate something that I did?
No, he just was asking, and
They
well,
probably
I was
like-
asking you. No, so but no, I was just wondering if that was something that when you look at and when you put out, because that decision for me, it'd be something that I would just be all over until it's ready to go, and I was just wondering what the process was and how you judge those things before they come out. Like
Yeah, I've got my little like, so I've got a little secret arsenal of people that I show things to, like
okay.
to get their opinion on, and some of them are like DC comic artists, some of them, some dude I've been chasing forever to open up my Wonder Woman statue I sent him. He hasn't yet. But yeah, no, I've got my little arsenal of people, and I'm like, you know, I send them like, hey, what do you think? And I just hope they say good things about it. But you know, there are some people that say, you know, hey, this sucks. This doesn't look right. You're gonna change this. I hate that. Oh my god, this Donna Troy bust. I hate that. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I mean, and so then you've got to, but you know, the problem is when you ask the question, you got to accept the answer, right? Like,
Sure.
So if I ask you, Jimmy, do you like this or not? And you're like, oh, Chad, I hate it. I'm like, oh God. But yeah, it's just part of the biz, right?
Sure. I mean, the last thing you would want is, you know, something that you put out and all your friends hate it, and you're the only one that likes it, and it goes out and you sell like 2. So, I mean, you definitely
been there, done that.
Yeah, you want to get honest feedback. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. But A Plus Collector was asking, or he was just stating, you should do a Superman versus Doomsday Dio from the second anime series movie.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. So
never gonna happen.
Just to let him know. Yeah.
Okay.
Take it off his Christmas. Take it off your Christmas list because that's never gonna happen.
Not coming, Aiden. Sorry, man.
He has a really great Doomsday Bust coming. So A Plus, did you order the Doomsday Bust?
Yeah.
Brother, this isn't Home Shopping Network.
Mhm.
He is JWR is hawking my stuff, man.
Yeah, well,
We need that. We need like a ticker next to him here that shows like the countdown. You've got 3 minutes to order it, or else.
you go back. So, well, so Stanley had a question too. So, does Chad think the industry needs more marketing?
That's a good question, actually.
That is a good question.
Tweeterhead or the industry in general?
He said the industry in general.
Yeah.
No, I think we're fine. I mean, look, this is a big thing that I talk about often is everybody that collects statues and collects maquettes. Maquette is a French word for statue. That's what we call our Tweeterhead stuff, maquettes. Everybody that collects statues or maquettes, like, they know, like, this industry is a big industry. Like, we're all connected. They know that it exists. I think, like, bigger scale, that we know that things are getting slower and getting smaller. It's just because, everything.
Oh no.
Oh, we lost
Oh
him.
no.
He may have ran out of power.
It's worse than me.
Yeah,
He has worse connection than me.
Well, he's actually camping right now, so he's in the middle of the woods. So no, he doesn't actually have worse connection than you. You still own that one.
Nah.
Well, if Chad comes back, great. But if he doesn't, Chad, thank you very much for being here with us this evening.
Awesome,
and
man.
Spending a few minutes.
Yeah,
I know the community really appreciates that.
He said 10
And-
minutes. He was on for 30 minutes. So that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. This is, I mean, this is what collector. Now, you guys, you don't have to agree with me, but this is what I think is that this is what collectors need. They need to hear from the CEO, from people that work at Tweeterhead, work at XM, work at Prime One, work at some of these companies saying, hey, you know what? We got this coming. Don't worry about this product. It's coming. This is happening. Here's some pictures. Get excited, et cetera, et cetera.
Or Jimmy, the answer he said like earlier, he said, no, that's not coming out. That's a good answer as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's better than saying, oh, maybe, blah, 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 make wishy-washy.
Yeah.
It's better to hear someone say, no, that's never coming out. For us, at least, so that's a good thing.
I mean, I 100%. I mean, what do you think, Noah? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it just cuts straight to the point, and then and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah,
transparency is very important. To be transparent with somebody about where we're at, what we're doing. This is still coming. Don't worry. This is happening. A lot of collectors, not a lot, but at least 3 had reached out to me personally and said, hey, do you know what's happening with this? Can you find out? And I messaged, the owner of the company, and he said, there's an update coming. It'll be here before you know it. So they're working on things. And I talk with a lot of companies, but believe it or not, I am going to reach out to Prime One. So all they can tell me is no.
Good luck.
Good luck. All they can tell me is no. And you know what? But I want to say to our viewers and everybody else, you know what? I took my best shot at it. So
yeah,
it's a good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. Do you agree with that about the way things are laid out in that manner, the way companies do that, or I mean, what do you think?
No, I absolutely do agree. Yeah.
And what do you guys think about marketing? Do you guys think there should be more or no?
Well,
I feel like all of us when we got into collecting, I feel like we were all like, how did I not know about this earlier?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Well, I mean,
you're like,
as far as marketing goes, all the companies, I think Sideshow and Prime One probably do the best.
For sure.
Prime One, when they oh, you know what? I forgot to plug something in.
That's what I love about Sunday shows. You never know what's gonna happen.
You know what? Just why is it doing that? I don't know. I don't care. It's just a stupid freaking computer. Battery saver's on. I don't know what's going on. Something got unplugged somewhere. All right. I'm gonna bail out for a second.
Okay.
And
no
I'll come right back.
No problem.
What was the question, Jimmy?
So the question was that the being transparent, with the community
Oh, yeah.
and always communicating. I mean, Chad doesn't have to come on here with us, man.
No,
Like,
100%.
and I know he doesn't like it, but he is in charge of Tweeterhead. Like, I mean, he is, but he wants to take time with the community, talk a little bit about what's going on. And Marcos, I mean, what do you think about that? I mean, there's other companies.
Dude, I want companies to be 100% honest. That's all I care for. Like, the thing that's annoying, like, I think one of my, Deadpool is one of my favorite characters of all time. So my best character version of Deadpool is the X-Men piece. But they've been so wishy-washy on almost everything they've done in the past, like, year and a half. It gets annoying, like, you want transparency. Like, if you're not coming out with a piece, just within the next year or whatever, just say you're not coming out with that piece. Like, it's coming out 2026. Okay, cool. At least people know, you know what I'm saying? It gets annoying when companies are not transparent. Like, that's the one thing I would say. Like, put it like this, if you're struggling, you don't want to obviously say that as a company, like, oh, I'm struggling right now, but you want at least somewhat of honest opinion, when things are coming out, or at least a time frame. Like, there's multiple X-Men pieces that are in limbo right now, so it gets annoying for sure. I will say that 100%. So it's tough, man. Like, I understand. I'm not behind the scenes,
Sure.
I know it's tough, getting things made and shipped back to the U.S. to get shipped in the U.S. So
yeah,
it's just tough. It is tough. So yeah.
So and look, Stanley said it best. Stanley said it best right here. Chad and Jay and Ant are good.
Yeah, 100%. There's no doubt about that.
100%, right?
Those
like
three
some of the
CEOs
best.
Do their best to communicate with a random comment will be answered by Ant directly. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Directly by Ant Adams, obviously. So that's awesome. Chad does it too, and other companies do it. Some companies do it as well, but a lot of companies don't do that. So yeah.
Yeah, I sound like my father, but my dad always said, "You don't mess with someone else's money. It's not yours. It's not yours to mess with." So if I invested $2,000 of my money into a piece that hasn't been no update for almost 2 years,
that's bullshit.
That doesn't sit well with me, because not only that, I mean, that's not $50, right? And it's and sometimes we just
$50
need to know. Yeah, look, we need to know what's happening. Like, we need to know that we need to be transparent of what the pieces, what's going on. That way, if there's an issue later, that hey, you're entitled to this. This is being canceled, or whatever the case may be. Alan, you do all right over there, man?
When it comes to me and technology, we just do not get along.
All right. Well, I mean, we're talking about companies being transparent, especially with on shipping time and when the piece will come out. And you put a deposit for $2,000 and you don't hear something for over 2 years. I mean, I think Stanley said it best. Chad, Jay, and Ant are really good CEOs, for their company. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah. In my experience, I can tell you what the worst companies
I think we all can.
We all can.
They're bad companies. What companies, Alan? Just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna say, I don't want to offend anyone, but I think Prime One is like about the worst.
Okay.
They put a bunch of POs out, and then you don't hear anything. And then the next time you do hear from them, it was a year and a half, and they say, "Oh, sorry, this is delayed." I'm like, "Oh, great, okay." I've only been waiting a year and a half to find out that now it's been delayed.
Sure.
So
I mean,
that really gets under my skin. I think that there's been issues and problems with XM. Hopefully, they get everything straightened out. They're a great company. They produce wonderful pieces, and I hope they get everything back on track and come out with some more bangers, because they, for as many years as I've been in the hobby, they've been producing some really wonderful pieces. So hopefully that'll get back on track. I think Sideshow's been pretty consistent.
Very consistent.
They show you this is what we're going to do. They put the POs up, and within a short period of time lately, and it seems like especially like on those Poison Ivy pieces they came out with earlier. I mean, it seemed like it was just a matter of months, and already they're being shipped out.
Unless it's Riddler. If it's Riddler from Sideshow,
Okay.
yeah, it's the only one, the one that everybody wants.
Why you got? Why you
Yeah.
bring that up?
I'm sorry, JWR.
Why
I'm
you got-
sorry, man.
Why? That's so mean.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Like everything else is just out. Like people are like, oh, I pre-order, and the one thing that I have been waiting for, they're like, here, you can see the bottom of his shoe, and then we're done, and we're not going to give you anything else. Kind of like Prime 1 with 1/4 Batman Hush. When you put that up for pre-order,
Wait till you. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. But wait till you see the new one coming out by a different company. That's 1/3 licensed Riddler comic. It's gonna blow your mind. Like it's gonna blow your mind. I don't want to talk about it. But wait till you see it. It's gonna be great.
JWR, do you collect 1/3 or do you stick mostly to quarter scale?
I'm just 1/4. I don't do 1/3. It's my room is big enough to collect multiple 1/4s, but not big enough for multiple 1/3s. So I would feel very claustrophobic if I had a bunch of 1/3s in here.
Well,
Maybe when I get a bigger place, I'll do 1/3, but I'm happy with my 1/4.
Yeah. Mostly Marvel and DC.
Just DC.
Oh, just
No
DC. Okay.
Yep. I love Marvel. I love Star Wars. Again, if I had a bigger space, I would have the Star Wars collection.
it's
Okay.
like I said to myself, like, there's not enough room for big statues in here.
Yeah.
So go with 1/4, man. 1/4, you're perfectly fine. It lasted for like maybe 6 months. After that, I was like, no, I don't care. I want everything now. I want this. I want that. I want this.
It's all half scales now.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, give me the biggest ones you got that that's what I want. So
Hey Jimmy, are you thinking about that Queen Studios 1/3 Mark 7 or no?
I am.
Yeah.
I
Battle
just don't
damage?
know where to put it. Battle damage for sure.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, if you haven't watched my
I
top
saw
5
it.
Iron Man,
Yeah.
that's one in the list. I think he would go perfectly with Hulkbuster.
No, 100%. And I
Yeah.
say you get it because it is the best version. That's the best suit, in my opinion, in the whole Marvel MCU. So we're Iron Man, and I say get it, man. That's just me. It's not my money, obviously. So, but I'm just saying, it is the best version, I think. So,
Like 1 and 3 are my favorite, but
yes,
I love 7. I know everybody loves 7, but what I love about this one is that it's so damaged, and the paint job is phenomenal on
it's
it.
so good.
It's like the best, and that's the one that I will probably end up getting. But I want to see what a few other companies do before I make a decision. Stanley, it wasn't hard. Someone just pushed me a little nudge, and I just fell right in. It wasn't hard.
That's everybody on this panel right now too. Like, there's no real rabbit hole for us. We just kind of get pushed, kind of, and like, okay, yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, I mean, Alan
went $200. And so
well, Alan jumped on. He's like, well, and he showed us his display, and I'm like, man, I have got to step it up, like something, bro, like something. So I ordered the Module Spaces, had them, and they'll be here literally in a couple of weeks. I keep saying that, but I'm just waiting for that tracking to hit.
I'm so happy I was able to help you find a place for all your money.
Yeah, and that's where it went, and it went real fast. Boom, it was gone.
You know what? No, that's a great investment.
Yeah, thank you. I think so too. And
as you sell pieces and get new ones, you've got a great place to put them.
Yes, thank you. I went through and I paid everything off, so I don't know any of that stuff. So it'll be here before you know it, and everything's going in there. So I got spots for everything, so it's gonna look great. It's just a matter of time now.
I think Freddie jumped on board too.
I think so too. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see some of his pieces, and he's got a spot already. You can see in the background for that Terminator bus, Alan. I don't know if you noticed that or not. He's got a spot. Yeah, so I'm excited to get that.
So now we just got to get Noah, Marcos, JWR
not me.
on board to buy these huge Module Space.
They're so big that you're gonna need a lift to pick them up and get them into the case from now. So, hey, it is what it is. But I even posted that lift on Godlike.
Everybody's
that. I was like, that is very useful.
Yeah, it is very useful, and it saves your back so it's great. We're right at that 1 hour, a little over the 1 hour mark. But I wanted to remind everybody about make sure you, when you're shopping in Spec Fiction, that you put in the code Godlike. I said $10. Make sure you enter the Allen Kiefer Award. It is posted on Godlike Statues. All you got to do is post one picture of your setup, and you'll be entered for the drawing for a trophy we're giving away, and as well as a Sony Pulse headset courtesy of PlayStation of America.
Nice.
Make sure you look at the videos. I have some members exclusive this week as well. And then also make sure you watch the video tomorrow that's posting in straight out of Alan's collection. And you don't want to miss it because it's amazing. I will see you all this week. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Do we have a code for Comic Concepts?
Yep.
We do. We have 2 codes. We have Comic Concepts. When you shop with them, use code Godlike to save $10. Spec Fiction, use code Godlike to save $10.
And also with that Comic Concept at least code, you can add that on with a previous, like, you have like points with Comic Concepts, so you can add that on, so that's another plus. Comic Concepts.
I will be, and I will be doing more videos based on sale findings, and I'm going to partner with Noah and a couple more of our panel members to look for sales through Comic Concepts and as well as Spec Fiction. So make sure you watch the videos that I'll post every week on how you can save money in this hobby. Until next time, I will see you this week in Godlike Statues, and have a great week and enjoy your day off tomorrow. Stay Godlike. Bye-bye.
Happy Labor Day.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Later.